The audacious Securitas Depot robbery. Who else was involved, and where are the missing millions? On a cold February night in 2006, the small town of Tonbridge, Kent, England, became the setting for one of the most audacious heists in British history, the Securitas Depot robbery. The heist began like something straight out of a Hollywood film. On the evening of February 21, 2006, the depot manager, Colin Dixon, was driving home when he was pulled over by what appeared to be an unmarked police car with flashing blue lights. Dixon, believing this to be a routine stop, had no idea that the men inside the vehicle were not police officers. They were criminals in disguise, part of a highly organized gang. The robbers handcuffed Dixon, telling him he was under arrest. At the same time, other gang members had already broken into Dixon's home, holding his wife and young child hostage. The criminals' message was chilling: comply, or your family will be harmed. The gang took Dixon and his family to a remote farm, using their captives as leverage to force Dixon to cooperate in the heist. Faced with the horrifying prospect of his family being hurt, Dixon had no choice but to play along. That night, he was forced to return to the Securitas Depot, but not alone. He was accompanied by the masked robbers, who were heavily armed and prepared for what lay ahead. Using Dixon to bypass the depot's security systems, the gang gained entry and quickly took control. They tied up and gagged the 14 employees who were working the night shift. Over the next several hours, the criminals worked methodically, loading the enormous sum of £53 million in banknotes into a 7.5-ton truck and several other vehicles. Despite the duration and scale of the heist, no alarm was raised. The robbers managed to make a clean getaway into the night. The investigation that followed was immediate and intense. Police set up roadblocks and began searching vehicles. But at first, they had little to go on. The breakthrough came when investigators discovered the abandoned vehicles used in the heist at the same farm where Dixon and his family had been held captive. This led to the recovery of crucial forensic evidence, and soon, arrests followed. In the days and weeks after the heist, several individuals were taken into custody. The police managed to recover about £21 million of the stolen cash. Among those arrested were some of the key figures behind the robbery. In 2008, 5 men stood trial for their involvement. These included the mastermind of the operation, as well as those responsible for kidnapping Dixon and his family, and the gang members who physically carried out the heist. The trial lasted for months, and in the end, they were handed lengthy sentences, with some facing up to life in prison. However, the story doesn't end there. Who else was involved in planning and executing such a sophisticated heist? Some speculate that there was inside help, possibly from current or former security employees who had intimate knowledge of the depot's workings. Others believe that there may have been international involvement, with criminals from beyond the UK contributing to the robbery's complex design. With £32 million still unaccounted for, many wonder whether the cash is hidden away in secret vaults, dispersed across various countries, or even buried somewhere, waiting to be discovered. Thank you for joining us on this journey through one of the most baffling mysteries of our time. If you're fascinated by unsolved crimes and audacious heists like this, be sure to like this video and subscribe to our channel, Baffling Mysteries, for more captivating content. Who knows? Maybe one day we'll uncover the answers to these perplexing questions. Together.